Learning is more than just for the sake of acquiring qualifications. Learning is more than just acquiring knowledge that may or may not be relevant. There's a lot more at stake in learning, and it gives them the incentive to understand the world that we live in through the different disciplines and what the different disciplines have to offer. So one example of this is in our classrooms. Quite often, we put 2 or 3 different professors from different disciplines. You might have a professor from economics and political science and public management, all in the same classroom addressing a difficult question like climate change. And students will see just through those kinds of interactions that no one solution may be obtained by one discipline. So students come to understand that intractable problems in the world may not be so simply solved by the methods and techniques and assumptions of economics alone or political science, but that they have to in fact develop a certain kind of comfort in pulling up the tools and assumptions from these different disciplines and be able to apply them with a knowledge of where their limitations might be. Only 20% of the student body in the school comes from Singapore, another 20% from China, another 20% from India, another 20% from the rest of Asia, and a final 20% from the rest of the world. And you can fully imagine that if you have a student from Taiwan and a student from China, or a student from India and a student from Pakistan sitting side by side, addressing questions that matter deeply to them, you can imagine the sparks that fly in the classroom. And all the professor has to do is curate this understanding, curate these discussions, and force out of these collisions the kind of higher order learning that you couldn't possibly hope to get in any other context. This is the beauty of studying in Singapore.